you.
What they say about a double? Thank you.
Welcome, welcome.
Thank you.
Can I do a little break here? Do you guys mind? To get these guys through? Go ahead. Going through. Going through.
What's the difference in these two teams?
Which two teams?
These two teams that are playing, Oregon and Ohio State. What's the difference between them? It was 1 point the first time.
I can't really speak on them, but I know, we've got a team based on connection, and I'm really, honored just to be able to play every weekend with my brothers here. So, I just love this team, and we got some such here.
Do you know if you're going to be doing any events or anything for the bowl in terms of, I don't know about the Beef Bowl or anything like that, or is the focus really on the game?
I know we're focused on the game. Whatever events that come with it naturally, like that come mandatory, we'll participate in, but we're very focused.
What's the general feeling you get from these guys this last couple of weeks, getting ready for this game, the mental approach that they're bringing in?
Just want to be prepared, trust my technique, trust my coaching, trust my brothers, and, play football.
And from your teammates, what have you seen these last couple of weeks from them in terms of their preparation and their mental approach?
I've been so proud of my team, just grinding hard. It's a long season, but we're not even worried about that. We're just worried about continuing to play as long as we can.
It's the second straight New Year's Six game for you. It's a guy transferring in from Rhode Island. Where does this mean your expectations of what you thought about committing to Oregon, and what does this mean for you overall?
I mean, it's an absolute blessing to be able to play, at this stage and come this far. And I'm just honored to be here, and I just want to keep playing.
There's been a hot debate of bye week or having the game before this game. How did the bye week help you guys?
Gave us a lot of time to prepare, and we're taking advantage of that. So
You feel more mentally, or I guess more physically fresh too?
absolutely, for sure.
What has it meant to you to see the growth of this offensive line this year from where you guys started to where you are now?
That's a good question. Like I said, I'm proud of my guys. Every day we work hard. Not everybody sees the inside of everything, but like I said, I'm proud. There's so many guys who stepped up, like Kavika and Dave Ayuli, and Mark coming back in the rotation, and just a bunch of tough guys in the room, and just proud of this group.
What do you think's been the key for you guys being able to get to the level you're at now?
I think our connection. That's one of the biggest things that's on our team, is how connected we are with each other and how much we believe in each other and we want to see each other succeed.
What can you say about for those guys? Dave stepping in, didn't play all year and had to step in and play a large role. Nishad was probably going to be a reserve before he kind of settled the line down, I think, in week 3. Those 3 guys in particular, what have they meant to this line?
Absolute soldiers. You know what I mean? Like, they'll do whatever it takes to see us succeed. Like I said, that's all we want to do. So no matter who it takes, no matter who we have to put out there, they'll be prepared, they'll be ready. We got a group of soldiers.
Do you have memories of the Rose Bowl as a kid, watching the game with your family, and what does that look like for you?
Yeah, I mean, just being a part of this college football playoffs is something special to me. And, watching it growing up, it's just really exciting to be a part of it in real life.
You said this is your first time in LA?
I mean, not my first time.
Okay.
But, one of my first times coming out here to Cali.
Sure.
Yeah.
When was your first time coming to LA?
Probably playing UCLA.
UCLA.
Yeah.
What do you remember about the first meeting, as close as it was? To field rushing after the game, 1-point game. What do you remember?
What I remember, it was an intense game. It was close. It was competitive, and that's what you want as a competitor, as a football player. So it was an exciting game to be a part of, and looking forward to playing again.
Have you talked to any of the players on your defensive front, and if they had any advice about the issues that the Ohio State pass rush is going to put up?
I mean, yeah, just going against them every day naturally. I feel like we got some of the best edge rushers too. So it's been a real privilege being able to play against Birch and Mateo in practice. They've been getting us ready for anybody we might face.
Stay time for 2 more questions.
Along the same lines of earlier Ohio State game, the Michigan game, the Penn State game, few teams were able to get pressure. Dylan, how much do you guys pride that? If you've played some elite edges and have won all 3 of them.
Like I said, just trust our coaches, trust our technique, and play ball. That's all we want to do.
Thanks, John.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Kobe doesn't feel any more real being here now or anything?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it is still a business trip, but yeah, it's a blessing to be out here in LA.
What's kind of the mood of the team, arriving? Is it sort of business-like, or how would you describe that?
Yeah, I feel like the overall mood is definitely business. Coach Lanning does a good job reiterating that throughout the week, telling us it's not really a bowl game, it's a playoff game, and it's a do or die. So it's definitely a different mindset going into this with a different mentality.
Do you have memories of Rose Bowl growing up, watching it on TV and with family?
I remember watching a little bit of Ohio State and I want to say Utah when Jackson Smith, I think he went for like 3 touchdowns. That's my most recent memory of it. But yeah, I know it's a historic game and just really excited to be here and be in it.
With that business mindset, do you ever take a second to kind of smell the roses, pat yourself on the back, or is it laser focus on that business right now?
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, just being at the airport and looking around, driving through here, getting to this hotel. I mean, it was crazy seeing LA. But yeah, like we said, we're just really locked in for this game.
Have you guys been antsy to play? It's been a long layoff, probably a lot of rest, which is good. But have you guys been kind of antsy to get this game started?
Yeah, I mean, just practicing all month of December and January. We're really excited to get back out there instead of going against each other. Finally get to go out there against Ohio State and showcase what we got.
I feel like the bye week helped you guys. There's a lot of external debate of who that helps. How do you feel like the bye week helped this team?
Yeah, I feel like it got a lot of air under our wings, being able to get that recovery in, the extra film in, being able to study both Tennessee and Ohio State. So I feel like mentally and physically it helped us a lot.
I feel like we've seen a few evolutions of the Ohio State offense since you played them in October. What have you seen in recent weeks, and how are you going to contain Will Howard?
Yeah. I mean, a great explosive offense with great receivers on the outside and 2 solid backs, and especially a good quarterback in Will Howard. I feel like the biggest thing is just honing in on our keys, playing our game. I feel like we're one of the best teams, if not the best team in the country, whenever we're just playing our game.
What changes in your approach this time around?
Really just honing into the details and preparation, knowing that this could be our last game, that is do or die, like I said earlier, and yeah, just finding our edge in the details, what will separate us in this game, and the little key, maybe it's recovery or extra film that'll help us out.
Coach, knowing Will Howard as you do, how much do you think that last game has stuck in his craw the way it ended?
Oh, I'm sure it definitely stuck with him. He's a great competitor, a great guy, overall a good leader, and just a great person that you would love to compete with out there on that field. So, I mean, it's going to be a great battle being able to go out there with him again.
You transferred here in the off season. Just the vision that you were sold, seeing it actually come to life. How does that feel?
Oh, it's amazing. I mean, I knew it was going to come to fruition, just the guy Coach Lanning is and the staff that he has surrounding us and all the players that we have here at Oregon. So, I mean, it's not too much of a surprise, but it's definitely just a great feeling being out here.
Speaking of Coach Lanning, what's been his approach in your preparation the past few weeks, knowing that Ohio State is going to be out for revenge and that whole narrative? How has he addressed that?
Yeah, like I was saying earlier, just that business trip mindset. We're not really taking this as a bowl game. We're just excited to come out here and showcase our abilities to the best that we can, and just leaving no stone unturned. So that's the biggest thing that we got.
Kobe, what do you remember about the way that first game ended? Because it was like that, oh, the clock's out and we win. What do you remember about that?
That it was just really competitive. Like it was just punch after punch. I remember there were several lead changes in that game, and I try not to even pay attention to the score, but just different flows of momentum, offense, defense, even in special teams. Like that was big for us. So yeah, it was just blow after blow, like a 7th round fight for real.
What do you make of the mental strength of this team? It seems like a lot of guys have talked about the culture, talked about the mentality as something that really shines.
Yeah, I feel like it's a big group of tough guys, a lot of tough guys who just have the mental fortitude to go out there and do their job for their brother, lay it out on the line for each other. And that's one of our DNA traits is connection and sacrifice, is that we're going to sacrifice our body and our mentals for whatever we can for our brother next to us.
Time for one more question?
You thought about the JUCO waiver that was given out and your options and what that gives you?
Yeah, definitely. Coach Ham talked to me a little bit about that, but yeah, had that on my mind a little bit during the Christmas break for the 3 days we got. But other than that, really my main focus is to beat Ohio State.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you guys. Thank y'all.
So for those of you hopping back on the shuttle, it's